When Naoya Inoue beats a fighter, he tends to change them, and the consequences for signing your name on that contract can be truly brutal. Here's what happens when elite fighters fly a little too close to the sun. Remember, if you want to help to support the channel, be sure to use your hype feature.
Face somebody as relentless as me. He's never faced a fighter as physically strong or mentally strong as me, and I'm going to take him to places he's never been before.
Jason Maloney was a decent test, make no mistake, but would he be the type of test that could throw Naoya off of his game? Maloney had already spoken highly of his own mental toughness and physical strength. The question now was whether these words would eventually come back to haunt him, because Inoue has a talent for dealing with overly confident opponents, that's for sure. And he was saving up something special for this one.
Top ranked boxing on ESPN.
He's there, and Inoue just needs to be who he is. Be explosive, be fast, be quick. Don't try to overpower Maloney. Well, you see that?
Inoue, who's capable of landing either hand and putting you to sleep. You have to be. Nice counter right from Inoue after Maloney lands a shot of his own.
You know, and he's able to time fighters like that. Oh, nice jab from Maloney, but right hand over the top from Inoue.
Both guys showing some respect, but trying to find those keys.
Yeah, you can tell Maloney is processing the speed.
Right there. That's one of the few mistakes that he does make, leaving himself exposed and doesn't get off the line. But Maloney said, I've got to be quick enough, I got to be smart enough, and I got to be strong enough to make him pay, as he takes another Inoue jab right in the face.
That's the work right there in the inside that Maloney has to do. But he has to be cautious because he can get caught in between. Nice counter right there.
Nobu Ikushima will be...
Even find his, ability to reinforce why he's here and what he has to do to get the job done. Because
since Inoue was last in the ring against Nonito Donaire, a fight where he suffered a fractured right orbital bone early in the fight in round 2, and he was able to overcome
boxer, but Inoue is a better boxer. He's fast, but Inoue is faster. He's got fast twitch muscles, but Inoue's fast twitch muscles are even more than, than what
Tim, and the dog camera showing you just that.
Did you see how Inoue
speed generates power? Here it's speed and power. It's different.
It's a special combination.
There's that left hook from Naoya Inoue here to close out the second round.
Oh, nice left hook.
This is the cruelest of sports, so when Angelo Hyder says flick it in the eye, you know exactly what he's talking about. They really do want to hurt each other, and Maloney here keeping up with.
Well, he's letting Inoue dictate the pace right now. You see all the bouncing coming from Maloney. I told you he's a rhythm fighter. He likes to fight in the rhythm.
He takes it well. There it is. Once again, the attack. Right hand, left hand from Naoya Inoue, who's starting to find a groove here.
One thing that I forgot to mention early on is look at the calves on Inoue.
Manny Pacquiao, Prince Nassim Hamed, Samanso Jaturon had that power going from the bottom up. Oh, beautiful double uppercut from Naoya Inoue. Nice right there from Jason Maloney on the inside. Naoya Inoue. The stalking prowess of Naoya Inoue.
Threatened by any punches coming from Maloney, and now he's just attacking. He's trying to get
the inflammation under the right eye after the broken orbital bone. So far, it's held up. And now Maloney's got to watch out for those. Oh, big left to the body.
Left hand. He's looking for the right hand.
Part of my essentials packet, the right uppercut for Inoue. As you can see, Maloney trying to dip outside to get a body shot in, leaving his hair directly in the middle and getting caught with an uppercut.
Inoue's been special when he leads, and he's been special when he counters like this. Maloney throws it right, he blocks, opens him up, and then hits him with just an explosive left hook that gets Maloney's attention, and it causes him to stay.
I have to say, this is real. Speed on his punches and the power to go along with it, and the pressure he's putting on Maloney right now. Maloney is
overhand right. And there's a right hand counter once again from Inoue, as now he digs to the body, and down goes that.
As well as anyone says, he has to punch sharper.
If he just sits on the outside like this, Inoue's controlling every aspect of the game. I don't care if he's on the outside, mid-range, inside. It doesn't matter. He's controlling this fight. He's leading. He's countering. He's outspeeding.
From Naoya Inoue, nice right hand from Inoue. It reminds me.
He's going to try to fight it out as long as he can, but he's dealing with something that he's never been in the ring with.
Nice.
Oh, nice body shot from
His head on the line often. You know, he gets a little enamored with this punching power. He just wants to admire his work at times. And
Naoya Inoue as round 4 comes to a conclusion. Something different when you see him live.
There's always going to be mistakes the fighter makes, but the question is, can the opponent do anything about it? Or if they're going to have the courage to try to risk it.
That quickness of Naoya Inoue, who's 19-0 with 16 knockouts. But here comes Jason Maloney, who said, if I can get him backing up and crouching and covering up, that's my opportunity. Advantage, the quickness advantage, and a 2.5-inch reach advantage, which we saw just moments ago as his jab got to its destination.
I've tried on a massive amount of gloves in my career. And I have to say that the winning glove is wearing winning gloves that are heavily padded and hitting that hard. He had a Reyes glove on.
Oh,
yeah,
devastation.
Thank you. Thank you.
But sometimes it's, big right hand there from Inoue, and Maloney takes it, and he takes 2 steps back. And here comes the monster.
That's a lot to deal with, fellas. That's a lot to deal with.
Quick, precise, power.
Man, you look at that. Just a quick little turn of the shoulder, half second, and you get hit with not just a quick shot, but a powerful shot like that. Trust me, that shot not only buzzed Maloney, but it hurt him. Just timing. He thought Maloney was going to throw a shot.
You see the shoulder? That was a nice little shoulder roll right there. Turn, boom. Fire right off.
You can hear the thoughts. That shot right there.
Down goes Maloney on a quick counter.
Inoue's a good finisher, too.
Victories for Naoya Inoue. He comes out firing with that big left hook. And he's Maloney from down under. Big right hand once again from Naoya Inoue. And Maloney has no choice but to tie up. There's a big left from Naoya Inoue. He follows it up with the right hand. And just the demeanor of Jason Maloney.
Body language in a boxing ring tells a story. Survival mode right now, trying to weather this storm from that knockdown.
There's another left hook, an uppercut from Naoya Inoue.
Step up. Let go.
You can feel the power. You can hear the shot early in the round. But he lands cleanly there with that right.
It's a lot to do.
Better rounds. The next round, I'll probably end up stopping this match. I mean, he's taking a beating, and I want to save him for the rest of his career.
Well, you got to do the math.
Yes, he is.
That inflammation over the left eye.
See how he got in position to throw his left hook. Maloney came in with a double jab. You know, we're taught to, step in behind with the double jab. And if you don't do it from the right distance, or you get set up with shots like this. Beautiful left hook right in between. Nice step back, a half a step back by Inoue. Nice check hook right there from him.
A lot to deal with, fellas. Power, speed, quickness, timing.
My job is to make sure that you're safe.
Yeah.
Show me something. That's good refereeing.
Yes, it is.
And Tim, I love what you said again in that last round. You know, some may say, well, hey, Maloney's still in the fight. Don't look to stop it, but you can.
Ooh, nice uppercut from Inoue.
Just a little. I try.
Oh, look at that defense from Inoue.
Now, Inoue's taking this round off, honestly. He's looking to play counterpunch with Maloney.
Well, he took the first 2 minutes off, but here comes the onslaught of Inoue following a triple jab.
You quicker than you could even imagine. That's unnerving for a fighter. It's tough to deal with. Look at that.
As round 7. Oh, a big right hand from Naoya Inoue, and Maloney is down and hurt.
6, 7, 8.
It's over. It is over. Naoya the Monster Inoue on Halloween night.
You know, punching power, speed, accuracy.
What a right hand it was.
Inoue started this fight the way that he ended it. He just got on fire.
Even by Naoya's insane standards, this was a knockout worth being very proud of. The hype was getting too intense to ignore now, and Inoue's rivals were clearly taking note. This would have been a knockout of the year contender in any year. Had Naoya Inoue learned anything since his 12-round war with the legendary Nonito Donaire? What could he show us in the rematch? As the younger fighter, there was a lot of pressure on him to elevate his game, and only time would tell if he was up to the task.
Bernardo Osuna alongside Hall of Famer Andre Ward, and it's Donaire coming out fast with the left. They were the first time around for Donaire. Impossible to think that even though he fractured the right orbital bone of Inoue, and big difference here, the gloves that are being worn by both fighters. They're puncher's gloves. The first fight, they featured winning gloves. This time,
wants to make a mistake, especially early in this fight.
The first attempt by Donaire to land that right hand, which hurt Inoue on several occasions in the first fight, and sometimes gets overlooked because of his beautiful left. The Japanese crowd getting into it here, Dre.
Yes, good shot right there. The crowd that is typically respectful and very quiet, but it's hard to stay quiet when you see the explosive shots of Inoue land clean like the right hand just landed.
You see the jab, Inoue to there with the counter right, and now a left hook from Inoue. This fight. You see that left from Inoue.
Which is impressive because the fighters are still warming up.
Nice left hook there from. Second time in this series.
He's hurt right now, Bernardo.
The bell was his greatest ally. The first time he's dropped by a headshot by Naoya.
Inoue was winning that round, and nothing crazy had happened until it did. A quick right hand to the temple of Nonito, and it sat him right on his butt. He didn't know how he got there. He just realized that he was on the canvas, and that's the type of explosive power that we've been promoting this fight with. They both possess it, but Inoue's is a little bit different, and we saw it on full display in that first round.
And now it comes time. Inoue is calm, and for Naoya Donaire, he's receiving instructions from his wife and trainer, Rachel Donaire. And I'm sure there's a lot of time to make it up. You don't have to make it all up right now.
Right, and the good thing for...
Now it's Donaire landing that vaunted left hook. See that right hand from Naoya Inoue. Inoue, you have to picture poison. Now it's a left hook that rattles Naoya Donaire. It's devastating power, and the legs of Donaire are not all there. And Inoue taking advantage of the moment as Donaire...
And Donaire needs to get himself together before he tries to load up, but that's not in his nature. He wants to draw Inoue in, even though he's hurt, to try to land his own big shots.
You see another vicious left hook from the monster, Naoya Inoue. The monster.
Looks like Donaire has made up his mind. He's going to fight fire with fire, and that's just the way it is, for better or worse.
Drops Donaire as he's able to somehow manage to find his balance. But Inoue, man, it might have been better to just go down, Dre, because Inoue is going to work here. And the left hook now does put down Donaire round two. And this fight is over.
That's
What
it.
an impressive knockout victory for the monster.
Wow.
Naoya Inoue, a statement victory in his home country of Japan. And wow, and wow is all I can say about the monster. Dre, it was impressive how he did it.
Yes, it is. He started landing big shots very, very early, even though he wasn't throwing the shots hard. That's the kind of explosiveness that he has. Nonito landed a few shots as well, and Inoue said, I got caught with the left hook, and that's what woke me up, but Inoue's power proved to be too much. Nonito was reacting every time Inoue landed clean, and there was nothing he could do about it. And Nonito is a guy who's not gonna run or hold or try to get out of the way. He's going to fight fire with fire, and that is a bad idea when you're facing the monster Inoue, because this is what is going to happen. And unfortunately, it happened to a great, great champion tonight. I think he can continue to fight on, Bernardo. I'm not sure that he should. but I'm going to support my friend and I'm going to support this great champion no matter what he does. As far as Inoue and what he has next, he is a problem for anybody in the world in his weight class.
Does it at home.
He never gave Naoya an opportunity to get into this fight. He was poised, he was calm and calculated, and the big right hand that landed at the end of the first round started all the trouble for Naoya, and he was never able to recover because Inoue is so efficient with his punches. He doesn't waste anything. Inoue was winning that round, and nothing crazy had happened until it did. A quick right hand to the temple of Naoya, and it sat him right on his butt. He didn't know how he got there. He just realized that he was on the canvas, and that's the type of explosive power that we've been promoting this fight with. They both possess it, but Inoue's is a little bit different, and we saw it on full display in that first round.
And now it comes time. Stop it. Great, it was impressive how he did it.
Yes, it is. He started landing big shots very, very early, even though he wasn't throwing the shots hard. That's the kind of explosiveness that he has. And Naoya landed a few shots as well. And Inoue said, I got caught with the left hook, and that's what woke me up. But Inoue's power proved to be too much. Naoya was reacting every time Inoue landed clean, and there was nothing he could do about it. And Naoya is a guy who's not going to run or hold or try to get out of the way. He's going to fight fire with fire, and that is a bad idea when you're facing the monster Inoue, because this is what is going to happen. And unfortunately, it happened to a great, great champion tonight.
And there you see 3 belts around his waist.
This was the moment that showed us just how great this man could be. A legend was vanquished and a new star was born. Paul Butler was a tough customer, but could he prove to be a real challenge to the monster? Inoue had power, precision, and patience, and he would need all three here. The fans were out in force for Butler, but nobody would be able to save him once that bell rang.
And Paul Butler. And I expect him to go down to the body of Butler to bring
double the bantamweight average. First 2-punch combination of significance from Inoue.
Sound and not opening up right away.
3-punch combination from Inoue. Position of Butler. Inoue touches him to the body, put the jab to the body, came with the right hand.
To gain some sort of respect. He's allowing Inoue just, I think this was a Puerto Central round for Inoue. Press forward, landing that jab, starting with the jab downstairs, working and looking for the angles and the shots around the elbows of Butler. Butler, he's keeping his hands high, and he's not allowing Inoue to get a clean punch. He's still comfortable right now, still protecting himself. He fears that power of Inoue.
Or double jab that time, a 5-punch combination. He went double jab, right hand, left hand to the body. He is keeping him in range. There's a right hand and a left hand to the body that backed it up, creating the opportunity for offense. Now you see the head movement, something he has taken great pride in. Timmy to keep Inoue off of it. There's right hand that comes in, and 2 lefts to the body. Good body work in round number 2 by Naoya Inoue.
Body work. Like I tell you guys in the past, you see Inoue throwing where Butler's moving to those holes around the high guard. When opponent has the high guard, you're prepared for those type of situations.
Opens up this 3rd round with a combination as Butler's in that corner and desperately needs to get out. He has that left hand. Now explain to people when you say that. You call it a teeter-totter. And Butler finally lets his hands go as Inoue covers up for a moment. Best work at
up. So that side is up, and then he comes down. The opposite side is down. And it's around it.
3 as Butler threw that hook. And Inoue finishes strong to the bell. End of 3.
Just a vicious assault right here. Inoue cornering Butler. Butler protecting himself really well. A lot of those things was caught on the glove. But as you see, no return fire from Butler. He is timid because he does not want to get knocked out. Again, against the longer ropes, Inoue trying to come around that high guard. Throwing straight shots down the middle, trying to split.
And here, Joseph Gallagher calling out from the corner of WBO champion. Inoue closing the gap into that corner again. Left hook comes in. Inoue comes around the guard with a right hand. The high guard and trying to block, as you just saw right there, with the left hand.
It's weakening. Just more domination from Inoue. Target practice at this moment. This is punching bag work right here. You know, Butler, I understand his strategy. He doesn't want to get knocked out. He took this fight. He said that, hey, I want to be the undisputed champion, but he's not fighting like that. He rather covers the
corner of Paul Butler. Adam Gigley.
Inoue is standing just outside that mid-range.
There you go.
There's a three-punch count. Closes range with the jab, gets the inside left hand, kick to the body, finish with a left hook upstairs. Right hand comes behind the jab, left uppercut, right uppercut. There's that left hand to the body that's been so effective tonight. End of 5 from Tokyo, and Paul Butler is in a deep hole. And with that, Timmy, we noted we're so used to in recent years seeing Inoue with the bright dyed blonde. He does for a moment, and Inoue would invite that.
Taking more chances, trying to get him to open up.
A more willing Butler to create his own opportunities. Double jab, right hand to the body from Inoue. Three-punch combination from Inoue.
Letting his hands go. He fears the punching power from Inoue. Look at Inoue, he's having fun. This is the undisputed championship of the world, and Inoue is just, this is a sparring session for him. That's how gifted.
End of 6, Inoue dealing with this version of Butler.
Test is so difficult to deal with a fighter that is so defensively minded. You know, Inoue is pulling out every trick in the bag, switches southpaw, going down to the body. You see him pinning Butler in the corner, landing kill shot. Butler, wonder if Inoue recognizes it. Butler always.
Three-punch combination. Fight out of it.
Yeah. It's too easy, Tess.
Far too easy.
Too easy. Good combination right there from Butler.
Ali shuffled. Right hand from Inoue. Stop Butler's lateral movement for a moment. A combination from Butler.
Nice inside right there. Nice slip inside and getting around to the body of Butler. Still maintaining his form and still content with just blocking. But when he does decide to punch, he's pretty accurate. When he stops and in front of him, you know, get defensively careless. Nothing more.
Inoue comes out firing here in round 9.
Trying to match his rhythm. Trying a different way to open up Butler. Just being extremely defensive, really not throwing any punches, not competing, just surviving.
The way I hear you talk and what I see out of Butler, you get the sense that to him the victory.
That's it. You got to understand that it's his first time fighting out of his country, you know. But not just go straight to the top and then come in here and just lay an egg.
And really more endorsement from his trainer, Joseph Gallagher, in terms of the movement. Nice, good call, but Gallagher
over anxious and make him pay for his mistakes.
You're not making him pay at all, even if he was over anxious. There's no willingness to do that.
Well, more of the same. 1-2 combination right there lands from Inoue. No response from Butler. Pretty much target practice. That land directly on the chin.
Ooh, Inoue with a body shot is Butler.
Double left hook will be also on the same side.
Three-punch combination that finishes with the left.
Inoue should just take some of the steam off the punches and change the cadence. Open up a big shot. Touch, 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 touch. Get him defensive and then boom. A big shot downstairs.
There's a good right hand and then
I always tell you guys, nice little pull right there. You see Inoue reaching out with the left hand to pull the guard down, to manipulate the guard, and split the guard with the right hand. And there's some work from Butler coming back. Inoue sitting in the pocket, trying to get him to open up, staying close enough so he can.
Status at 118 pounds. Now Inoue with a combination to
Speed on those punches. That's what I'm talking about. Changing up the cadence, baby.
Right hand to the body, that's a good one. And a big right hand that comes in. Great work from Inoue. Big combination scores the knockdown here in round 11. That power of Inoue comes through, and he...
It was a prolonged beating, and in reality, Inoue was in control for the entirety of the fight. Butler was outgunned in every key area of this contest, and it was only his toughness keeping him afloat. Stephen Fulton Jr. was clearly not intimidated by Inoue in the build-up.
I feel like the hype is around amongst him because he's a Japanese person doing these things. Other than his power, could you tell me what do we have to offer?
Would these words come back to haunt him on fight night? And more importantly, did Fulton actually believe what he was saying? Inoue was never one to trash talk, and he was far more interested in letting his fists speak for him. We would learn a lot about this matchup in the early stages, one way or another.
And out of the way, that long-range jab to the body from Inoue. Has to come with the right hand around the guard. And the up jab.
So interesting to see that low lead hand from Inoue starting off like that. Both guys, both fighters exchanging jabs right there. Inoue getting the best of it. Good jab.
Very solid jab from Inoue.
You know, we talked all night about Fulton's jab, but what about Inoue's jab?
Versatile offensive attack, as always, from Inoue. Now goes upstairs with it. And follows Fulton back to the ropes before the tie-up and the separation from Hector.
And this is what I was talking about. Fulton was moving, trying to get out of range, out of position. You know, Fulton thought he was clear, thought he was going to get on his bike. And Inoue chased him down, cut him off.
Inoue getting rough on the inside, gets the warning from the Fu of wrapping around the neck, and now falls in off balance on his own with that three right hands, able to punch away.
Underneath the guards of Fulton.
Right back to it.
There it is again.
And there's the first right hand that is able to land, and he comes with it again, and then a four-punch combination that included a left to the body from Inoue. Double jab, comes upstairs with the right hand. Fulton puts up the guard and backs out.
Is winning the jab battle. Inoue.
You can see how calm and in control he is early on here. As he comes with another four-punch combination, tried to go to the body with that right hand in the midst of that. There's that jab, and there are the levels. Went upstairs and then to the body again, Timmy.
And it's the speed at which Inoue closes the gap. Fulton's having a hard time with. Right now, Fulton on his bike, just trying to avoid shots from now.
Double jab, right hand.
No, but I like his composure. He's weathering the storm right now. Fulton using defense, movement to get out of range. Test, a lot of rounds left, but I'm just telling you right now, Inoue's making this fight look easy right now against Fulton. Let's see if Fulton can turn it around.
He wants to show that he's tough. You got to show you're tough while still being intelligent.
You see the shifting game plan already.
Go to the top, Timmy.
Nice level changing jab right there in exchange. A jab for a right hand.
See if you can work behind that jab. To the body again with the jab. There's been a point of emphasis early on, and then the right hand up top. There's that up vertical jab again.
but he's not pulling the trigger.
Well, it's that middle ground that was the concern. And if you're going to stay there, you got to throw. That up jab has had such success for Inoue.
Not a whole lot of damage done, but that right hand right there to the body and the roll under is, I think he's afraid for what's going to come back. The speed is too blazing fast.
Tough to replicate with a sparring partner what Inoue and his unique physical gifts offer when you're opposite him. And two-handed finishing power. Uppercut, right uppercut to close out round number 3. How it has defined him in so many ways. You see the total body punches Inoue with an 11-2 advantage. He has been increasing his work rate as the fight has moved around in the early stages as he comes with 2 right hands.
In the inside, banging on the body of Inoue. Getting a little physical on the inside.
Fulton has a lot of confidence.
Catching Inoue
came straight back.
Not doing anything. Inoue's beating him to the punch. He's there. He's there, but he won't pull the trigger test.
Inoue has that kind of power where he can punch through the defense as well. You've seen that a few times. Showing the levels with that jab again. Consistently going for the body with that jab is Inoue.
This tentative, and I thought he almost had that round that Inoue just came on in the second half. But again, I've never seen him so tentative.
He's getting outboxed, and he's supposed to be the superior boxer.
Well, we get so enamored with the power of Inoue and the results. He is a supremely intelligent boxer as well. Good combination from Inoue. More blood coming from the nose of Scooter Fulton.
His jab, what I'm seeing is an extraordinary jab from Inoue, starting with a shot to the body.
To be more offensive-minded against the monster. As he does for a moment, does Fulton, then backs out with his hands up. What's the change that needs to take place for Fulton?
Got to change his rhythm. He's standing directly in front. Use your legs. He can draw in a way. I mean, he tried to come forward, but he's not letting his hands go. He's afraid for what's going to come back. So now use your legs. Get on your bike. Lure in a way, because now you're in range just to get hit with those power shots.
Now here comes the combination punching of Inoue behind that jab we've seen early on in round 5.
And change his rhythm up. I mean, when you have a fighter like Inoue just landing shots like that, you have to change your rhythm up. You have to.
Another right hand from Inoue backs up Fulton.
Heavy.
Yes,
heavy.
He's extremely
and good right hand. Good right hand from Fulton right there, catching Inoue.
Right hand from Inoue.
A lot of those shots are being deflected.
Round 6, unified champion Stephen Fulton in an early hold against the monster. Naoya Inoue, who vacated his 4 belts, is undisputed.
Fulton is not using any of his footwork. He's not using any of his lateral movement at all. And you want to know why? Because Inoue has stopped that. Inoue is quick to cut him off and says, I want you directly in front of me. I don't want you moving anywhere.
That time he comes in with the left hook. Amazing, in a sold-out arena in Tokyo. The crowd so respectful, polite, restrained, subdued that you can actually hear in the midst of the fight the instructions.
So unbelievable how Inoue, no matter what position he's in, he's able to generate the punching power and torque on his shots.
Torque. That's a perfect description of what makes his punching power special.
He just ran with a combination.
He did.
It's that jab. That jab.
It's been the key.
It's been the key.
It has been the key.
Ooh. That right hand hurt Fulton. Trying to establish his own offense, but getting himself out of position.
Short left hand chopped down here at the end of round number 6. Fulton trying to exchange on the inside, and Inoue getting the better of it again.
Tess, this is the baddest man at 122 pounds. Inoue, he keeps his head on that side. I'm seeing him keep his head on that right side, right in the line of fire for that right hand of Fulton.
Short check hook that time.
Check hook
that time as Fulton crossed the threshold.
Now, I know the fight's not over. You know, I don't think he has the punching power to hurt Inoue. Good right hand over the top.
Counter right hand from Fulton. Back to the body from Inoue.
Folks said that was low. Inoue said, get out of here. And you never know, you know, but he's so technically sound and so fundamentally sound. Well-schooled fighter.
We'll see how comfortable Inoue is right now as he's trying to cut off the ring and close the gap. Overhand right.
That's the one thing about Inoue. He never stops hunting for that knockout. He's always looking for it.
Four-punch combination, back to the jab up top.
Gee, these are great moments right here that Fulton is allowing Inoue to recharge. See, he just threw onslaught punches, and he's allowing a stab jab down to the body. And the reason why Inoue can get there quick with that jab is Fulton has a wide stance. His base is so wide, it's really hard to get in and out.
Right hand, a huge right hand from the monster, and then he chases him down. Fulton is laid out, struggling to get to his feet. Fulton hurt badly. The monster on the attack, trying to claim 2 more belts as Fulton tried to grab the ropes, backed up into the corner. Here comes Inoue. That destructive, decisive power does it again. The monster, a 4-division world champion, stamping in Tokyo.
This was the biggest moment of Inoue's career, and to say he delivered the goods would be a major understatement. Fulton was pegged as a genuine challenge for the monster, and yet he was dispatched with relative ease. Marlon Tapales had grit, skill, and experience to bring to the ring with him, but he was coming up against a version of Naoya Inoue who was well and truly peaking. Would this be a worthy challenge, or would we get more of the same from the mighty monster?
Bantamweight championship, Naoya Inoue.
That's what I mean. You can't just sit there and right in front of him looking at him, because just like shots like that. Like I just.
There's a left hand for Tapales that gets in.
Move to his right. And don't do that, because like I said, he would have fell into it.
From Tapales. Remember, Inoue said, I hope Tapales comes out aggressive. It excites
Tapales wants to do, because the more aggressive you get, the more openings you create, you create for your opponent.
Naoya's father and trainer. There's the left hand that lands.
Yeah, fill out round. But again, I like to see Tapales, just use lateral movement.
But that's what Tapales doesn't want to have happen. There's a left hand. Is that good? You see Inoue with that back foot taking a step back, almost trying to get that looping.
That way he lines his left hand up to get a chance to to shoot it down the pipe on Inoue. But when he's falling like that, see, his head is going right in the direction of that right hand
to disrupt punches coming towards the head.
See how he fell in?
Similar to round 1 here.
Nice jab from Tapales.
Let's take a look at the replay here from round 2.
It's all about the foot battle.
And Jamel, to your point, it looks like
he's trying to get a little bit more looser. Slightly shorter reach. He's gonna have to box his way in. A nice combination from him. And again, you want power, because it all comes from the legs. But if you keep backing him up and offsetting him, you can prevent him from shooting back. See, look where Inoue is, and that's just good technique. and know when you're in the ring.
The battle of the footwork there,
right?
In orthodox versus southpaw side, but Inoue is preventing that. What can you do?
Sometimes you could take a half step back and then go.
He always puts on the show, and he's doing that tonight at the Ariake Arena. But in a way, that high guard is like blinders. In a way, you can't see what's coming around it.
And even Inoue, you know, what I'm saying, he put his hands up, and what happened? He didn't see that shot that just broke through the guard. And that's what I mean, that body shot. Ooh. Now for Inoue to keep him offset, but the minute he gets like that and lets Inoue plant his feet, he's going to generate power.
And you have to give credit to Tapales.
And again, I like the game plan that Tapales is doing though in terms of the body. Nice right hook to the up top. He's going to the body, you know, to probably take away some of that power up Inoue, but he has to be careful.
His presence known in this round 4.
Now you see Tapales is marching forward. Nice body shot right in between the punches. Inoue.
Hand to the head. Here comes Inoue, the monster. Left hand, right hand. Tapales is down. 5 seconds left in this round. But Naoya
got aggressive, opened up. Didn't see the shot with the high guard. Came around the guard, put him down.
More aggressive. He's opening himself up to his attack, but you don't want to end that way, where you're tentative and then you end up getting dropped.
The thing is, he can box with them. You know, he can box with them. He just got to, you know, he's got to watch it. He got to watch where he places his shots. Doesn't help him because again, Inoue's gonna come around the guard and hit you under the elbows and everything.
And Inoue started
just like that.
5, the way he ended round 4. Devastating shots downstairs, then upstairs.
And standing in front of him is not going to help. Standing in front of him is not going to help him. All you're doing is becoming a punch counter from Inoue. That was nice. That was nice from Tapales.
Tapales lands a sneaky.
Another one.
And another one. Here comes.
Nice.
Both men exchanging right hands to the head.
Oh.
Big uppercut by Inoue. Tapales, he motions to the right hand gets through for Inoue.
The counter. And again, just standing in front of him. He needs to do something. Feint, turn, something. Coming to Tapales because it's breaking the guard of Inoue. Nice. Yes, I mean, get yours and go. Head move.
He's gonna fight fire with fire. He's gonna go toe-to-toe with them.
Right back at him. See that? That shot was good because it looked like it was going to be a body shot, but you can hear Tapales' team jab to the body. Nice left hand from Tapales.
Tapales has it.
You don't want the body, Tapales. Go to the body. He's setting up traps because he knows Tapales is being aggressive, so he's taking that step back and he's trying to get him catching.
At that prospect, and Jamel, you're explaining why that's going to give Inoue openings.
Again, right now, I would like to see Tapales, you know, starting to move again. But like I said earlier, if you know, got caught, it's coming out with his hands down. But like I said earlier, though, caught with something big.
And there is something big from the monster.
That's what Inoue wants. He wants him to do that.
Close out round 6.
Lined up and look. Lined up to that right hand. Just standing there. That's good defense from Tapales, though. A lot of those shots are blocked. When you think you may have a good guard, that's when he breaks it. You gotta keep backing the monster up. Put that in the glove. Ooh.
Huge left and right hand get through for Inoue.
Again, Tapales, he's having his moments. Nice defense, nice. And ready to shoot back from Tapales. Inoue, you know, he found himself reaching.
Punches coming at you.
And even, and from that, he probably can see the punches coming at him a lot better than when he had the high guard in his face blinding him. Even now, he's getting in and out. Tapales is catching the shots with his left hand now. And he's rolling. He's got caught.
Is he doing enough in your mind to win some of these rounds?
I mean, he's probably of course, but I definitely think he probably won that one of his best rounds. But again, he's trying to and catch the shots again. But now, but respect to him, he's found an adjustment that's actually working. He got, you know what I mean? He's not taking.
Round 8 underway. Last round, the geography the whole night.
See? Nice jab from the Tapales. He's turning. The jab is finding more success. Now, you know what I'm saying? He's catching Inoue falling at times. Oh.
Yeah. That's what you want to see in an undisputed fight.
On the back foot. But when he's coming forward, that's when
And again. Right lead hand. It also allows a different angle for him to throw the jab. That way may not be expected.
No, it'll catch Inoue off guard. Nice.
Big right hand there for Inoue.
He threw the shot where he felt that way. So he threw it right down there and caught him on the mark. Nice counter from Inoue.
Make adjustments to Tapales' adjustments.
Yeah, he started to throw his shots where he felt that he was going to be at after. But he's a champion, so you got to give him that respect. He's a champion.
Round 9 underway, and that's
Inoue, like he's doubling up that right hand. See, again, he's doubling up. Nice combination. That's where the monster's dangerous at when he stops. Right now he's lined up to Inoue's right hand. See, he just got caught. He got lined up.
Yeah, the monster landing 1-2. Some of these are getting through the guard.
His hands up, but again, he can't see anything. And every time he does that, Inoue starts to let his hands go.
Teriyaki Arena in Tokyo, Japan. Undisputed. Inoue certainly having success, but Marlon Tapales with an opportunity for himself to become undisputed. Making in-fight adjustments. At times frustrating Inoue.
And you notice he puts his hands up like that. Inoue would throw a shot and then ooh.
Big right hand there, Baz. And can he beat the count? He's not gonna make it.
This was a performance that served to remind us that there are levels in the boxing ring. Inoue was simply operating on a technical level that Tapales would unfortunately never ever reach. Ramon Cardenas came into this fight with a point to prove, and in a shocking twist, he would have his one big moment before all was said and done. But there's a difference between having a big moment out there and getting your hand raised, and Inoue was about to educate his opponent on that subject.
Against this monster.
He done by success test. How much success he has, and he's
Inoue measuring with the jab, tripling it up, goes on the attack. 7.6 per round.
That's what he's
throwing out a jab of his own.
He's gonna have to depend on timing. Nice.
First world title challenge in the career.
Cardenas leading Inoue to the punch a lot quicker.
Here, his corner. Some jab, steady work in this first round with it from the monster.
Thus far from Cardenas with that jab.
Of course, when it comes to speed, with that lead hand, dropping that jab time and again.
No, but the jab right now is finding its way home. Splitting the guard of Inoue. Good timing right now.
We come to the end of round number 1. The Monster
right
is
in.
back and be back live in Vegas.
When you see that fucking 1-2-8, you stay low. With a good defense up here, okay?
Where the country sits back and watches this action in prime time. Inoue comes back, trying to sweep that right hand to the body, and he goes to a combination that finishes with the left hand upstairs. When you talked about that opposite hand, when you talked about it being down, boy, he went for it there. I'm looking at time and sweep that left hook again.
He don't like to be pushed back. Not at all, but Cardenas, I think he found a little secret.
The upset-seeking American.
Top of that head.
Right hand to the body.
Inoue's great at mid-range, great on the outside as well, but inside.
Comes out on the attack.
See, Cardenas now, he's making Inoue try to pick up his feet and starting to bring that pressure. But anytime he sees Inoue going, he's at a high guard. It's a problem.
A little bit with the left hand again.
Cardenas has he's a high guard. He's staying tight with his guard as well. And that is a recipe for disaster.
Goes to the body with the right hand, backs it up with the left hand.
See, Cardenas now, he's making Inoue try. But here comes Inoue. Inoue likes this type of fight test. That catch and shoot is available for him. He's looking for that hold. Does he have the skill to compete against Cardenas?
Cardenas trying to turn over that sweeping left hook. There's Inoue with him again.
Oh,
the monster's down! The monster's down! Cardenas catches him! My, oh my!
Yep.
What a shocker here in round 2!
Come here.
Can you believe what you just saw?
Yep.
Second round, right? Yeah, it's second round.
Come on.
Short. Inside.
How does he react?
Yep,
The San Antonio-based upset-seeking Ramon Cardenas.
You got an accident on the headbutt, no cut. Come here, guys. Stop. Watch those heads, all right? Go.
No cut on the accidental clash. It's a sweeping right hand.
That's another issue.
Doubles up the right hand.
Really penetrating that high guard. He really is. It's tight.
3-punch combination. Tried to split the guard with the right hand. Came back with the left to finish.
Not sure where that blood's coming from. Ooh. You know, he got to make Inoue pick up his feet a little bit. Like
Trying
that.
to get some work on the inside.
Exactly.
Inoue.
Yep, anytime. And then another thing that Cardenas is doing is anytime he sees, I'm telling you.
Man.
Starting to bring that pressure towards Inoue.
We talked about how do you gain confidence. This is how you gain confidence. It was the left hook that did the damage in the second round.
Again, Inoue walking that tight line right there. Beautiful slip counter right there. Oh! Man,
we're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll show you the knockdown again.
Oh!
The undisputed champion was floored in the second round. The upset-seeking Ramon Cardenas.
So I'm going to pull my body back out of range, and then I'm going to come back with some offense.
Before this fight, I turned to you and said, just answer this question.
He said he doesn't crack. And that's the first indication right there. Again, he's mentally in this fight test. That's what I'm talking about. I'm telling you, he's looking for that counter test.
Like, but look at the last round. Inoue bounces back and looked awesome. Was 29.
And a minor adjustment from Inoue.
Who, at the beginning of this fight, Inoue was a minus 6,500 favorite. He just keeps bubbling up with confidence. To throw punches like that. Inoue, though, timing it. Now Inoue on the attack. Oh, he caught him. Wide sweeping, and he made him pay. And now he goes to the body, then goes upstairs, back to the body, and the desire to have fights like this. Big round for Inoue. Oh, he's turning it. And Cardenas has to gather himself now. Short left uppercut. Fires with Swift return. Good right hand from Inoue. Turning it on. Cardenas is covering up, and the monster is showing what he's about. You'll be able to see the corners while we take this commercial break. It's a great fight.
Yeah, get on the shell and walk them down. But when you're inside, go to the body and then uppercut.
Moments where I didn't think I'd be tossing it over to Mark Kriegel to even get a scorecard at the end of 4.
Inoue now is totally aware of what Cardenas is using. Inoue's trying to, again, penetrate that defense.
Doubles up the left hand, upstairs.
He gets close to the fire. He's trying not to get burned, but gosh, I'm telling you.
Cardenas has landed 23 power punches to this point. There's a combination with...
If Inoue slows down a bit and get lax on his defense, it's going to be night-night, Tess.
38, 37, Ramon Cardenas.
He's minus 400. Bernardo.
I just spoke with...
Right hand split in the guard, then a left hand going to the body from the monster. Inoue has an 82 to 47 connect advantage to this point. Cardenas is digging in. And when he fires, he brings it.
Tess, this is the first fight that I've seen of Inoue. Great timing, and he knows how to punch in between shots. Right after he's punching and punching with him with the left hook. So what he's doing is now he's just pulling. Cardenas is right off the mark. I mean, man, a few more inches with that shot, he's going to be able to land. I'm telling you.
Oh, thudding right hand, and Cardenas.
We heard him with that shot. He heard him with a body shot.
And now the accuracy.
In the corner of Ramon Cardenas, they do not want Inoue having the momentum.
Now you got to keep in mind that Cardenas, this is his first 12 round. Pulling away from that left hook, he sees it. When you have a line like Inoue and he's pushing, he's going for it. Ooh, Inoue getting caught right there, standing straight up. Oh,
Inoue has a 91 to 53 connect advantage, but he has been floored for just the second time in his career. Referencing Joel Diaz, the veteran trainer of Ramon Cardenas, who of course, Timmy, San Antonio base Ramon Cardenas. Yes, exactly. First world title fight in the career of Cardenas, and something that is critical. When
he heard him with that. He heard him with that.
And he's got a lot of time to work with. To the body. Cardenas is in that neutral corner. He's in a whole lot of trouble now. Just missed with the right. Comes back with the left. Attack after attack to the body. Look at this punishment. Left hand swept across the belt line. All he needs is a little bit of separation, yet look at Cardenas right in the kitchen.
Look at the fighting Cardenas.
Putting the fire on Inoue, digging with body shots. Gives an angle, turns things around, and he comes swinging out. Love the heart. Right uppercut on the inside.
Inoue said he loves a war. He loves these type of fights.
Oh, what a great round we've got here. Final seconds of round 6. This is the way it's supposed to look. Man, oh man, is that great stuff.
What Cardenas is trying to do, and now he's taking that away from him. Now what we got to see is what Cardenas
catches him on the inside with a right hand underneath. Giving everything he possibly can, but finding out, landed 48. But look at this. 33 of them were power punches in the last round.
Where his power is not, hasn't transitioned well, Tess, at 1 for 122. Half plan moving forward.
In that 6th round, Naoya Inoue threw 90 punches. And when you go against Inoue, the level is different.
He broke his back, Tess.
Look at this attack here.
Cardenas sitting on the left hook, Tess. He's sitting on it. He's waiting. He's waiting. His body.
Right. But Inoue, unrelenting.
Did you see how he crumbled along the ropes right there?
He sends him back with that left hand to the side. Separation with the right hand, and that sends Cardenas back a few steps. And another right hand. Oh, and he knocks him down. A right hand scores the knockdown. 6.
Final seconds of round 7. Can he get to the bell, or will the monster strike?
He's different, Tess. He's different.
Go for it, wait. I'm giving you one more fucking round.
The end is near. He knows it. He smells it. That's what lions do right here. He does it differently. You see the 4 right hands right there.
Joel Diaz in the corner of Ramon Cardenas says, I'm giving you one more round. Cardenas said, why? He says, because you're slowing down.
Inoue made the adjustment.
Through 7 rounds. He's also taking immense punishment. 101 pounds.
That's a high boxing IQ. He got hit. And Cardenas has yet to land that same shot that he landed in the 2nd round.
Body shot, right hand. He's in trouble again. Here in this 8th round, it's all Inoue, and it's all over. Inoue is great in 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have the time, 45 seconds.
Cardenas was in a whole lot of trouble once Inoue recovered. Even though he had his one big moment, it wasn't enough. Not even close. But where does Naoya Inoue fall on your own personal pound-for-pound list? Let us know your thoughts, opinions, and hot takes in the comments below.